Beth Manyowa, and thanks for passing by. I know you're a busy person, but thanks for sparing the minute to pass by my YouTube channel. Today, I want to share about my journey to Facebook monetization. It wasn't an easy one, but today when I look back, I'm like, girl, you did it. You managed. You're there today. Okay, then I opened my Facebook page just like everybody else. Sometime in 2009, between 2009 and 2012. All right, and then I was there for fun. Like I was there for fun. Also, just to because I'm a musician, I wanted to distribute my music to people, friends, relatives, fans, you name it, and basically also to connect with loved ones. You know, we have family members, we have moved, migrated to the diaspora, you have friends you've been to school with, you have neighbors, you have colleagues, and many other people you would want to link up with through social media, and Facebook is one of them. So I was there for the very same thing. Right. And then, hi, Danford. How are you? Welcome to my channel. I'm talking about my journey, my Facebook journey to content monetization. Then, right, being there, of course, doing the very same thing, connecting with my loved ones across the world, uh, blah, blah, and then, of course, distributing my music. I forgot to tell you that I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm Zimbabwean, of course, now settled in SA, married to an SA guy, and happily married. So I was in Zimbabwe. And then we started to hear about Facebook paying people. And I was like, what? I also wanted to be paid by Facebook. I became very curious. I also wanted, who doesn't want money, guys? Okay, I was gainfully employed by then. I had a very beautiful job. Those who know embassies, I used to work for some embassy, and I was holding a high position, a senior position there, of course, among the locally recruited staff. So, like, yeah, I was financially stable, but who doesn't want extra money? When I heard about it, I was over the moon. I was also interested. I became curious. I also wanted the money. So yeah, like, yes, then how do you get the money? How does Facebook pay? I was curious. I started to dig for information, and we would see the Zimbabwean celebrities who were making it like flourishing. And when someone has got money, when someone gets from nowhere, and they become somebody, they become someone to reckon with. And we would like watch on our televisions, we would read them in newspapers, we would see them on social media, especially Facebook. But nobody really would dare give you information as to how exactly does Facebook pay. We never got the information. And when someone is up high there, you can't reach out to them. How can you reach to a celebrity? You are a nobody. Yes, you are financially stable, but you are not on the same platforms. You can't really go to them. Hi, who is this one? Thank you for joining. Sunday Simba, hi, thank you for joining, guys. You can't really reach out to them to find out how they maneuvered through Facebook to be paid. And so as time went by, we got to realize that your people were growing to fame through a number of things that I myself didn't approve of. Like I said, I'm a gospel musician. I have my integrity. I have an image to protect. There are certain things I can't do just to protect my image. Of course, it also aligns with my belief before God that I shouldn't do certain things, but at the same time, I have an image to protect. Okay, things like going nude, going naked on Facebook. It's something Whether I was a gospel musician, whether I was a Christian, I was never going to do that. I was never going to do that. And I will never do that. One of these beautiful days, if you find someone telling you that they found Elizabeth naked, they found nudes for Elizabeth, you should know that that thing is crafted. It's not me, because I would never do that. And as time went by, we got to know that people were rising to fame because they were doing nudes. They were being naked on social media. And some would go to insulting each other. This one is insulting this one is insulting this one, and then they get a following. People flock to their channels, flock to their pages, because they want to hear how the other person is going to respond to the insult that was done in the morning or that was done last night, and they would get following. Then I was like, oh, if that's the case, anyway, let me just stick to my distribution of my music on social media, on Facebook, and that's about it. I'll connect with my friends. That's about it. Fine. I kept pushing, just for that, connecting with friends and distributing my music. Until such a time, then we got to know that, you can still be monetized on Facebook without going nude, without being naked, without fighting with anyone, as dignified, with along with your integrity. You can still be paid. And I was like, what? Yeah, you can still be paid. You can be a dignified person on Facebook, not talking anything. Like, for myself, I'm not into politics. I'm not a politician. I actually don't understand politics. In as much as I'm from my country, I'm Zimbabwean, I'm proudly Zimbo. There could be a lot of things happening. There could be this one, there could be the president, there could be this one coming in and this one wanting to topple this one and what. But I'm not a politician myself. I've actually never involved myself in politics. I don't understand. So when I'm on Facebook, when I'm on any social media platform, I don't talk about politics. I don't go close to politics. Like, even if a friend of mine on Facebook tries to post anything about politics and I must go there to probably comment just to promote their work, their page, I just find myself like I'm lost, because I have nothing to say about politics. I cannot be judged for that. Who is going to judge me for that? I can't. Sunday, hello, how are you? Super Mario, how are you? Thanks for joining, my guys. Thanks for the support. I can never be crucified for not being a politician. I believe these things have a calling. You are born a musician, you are born a preacher, you are born a pastor, you in the like manner, you are born a politician. So if I don't comment about politics, I'm not a politician. It's not in me, right? So I can't. So on my channel, on my pages, I can't comment about politics. I can't insult anyone. Of course, I do sing about gospel. I can preach gospel. This is exactly what I've been doing, and I'll continue doing that. So, right, I got to know that without talking about politics, I can be monetized on Facebook. Without insulting anyone, I can be monetized on Facebook. Without uncovering someone's secrets, I can be monetized on Facebook. And now my journey was like, how? Because we thought the following comes by being nude. We thought the following comes because of politics. We thought the following comes because of uncovering someone's secrets. So still, you have the information, but you don't have the information because no one will tell you how. And then we kept going. I joined some WhatsApp groups. Sunday, Wenyu TV is one of the guys I'm talking about. We were in WhatsApp groups where we were all, it's a group of people who don't know, a group of people who have little information. But at least, thank God, because the little information we had, we kept sharing to each other, and it kept us moving. Right then, now I have information that I can be paid within my integrity status. I can be paid without political ambitions. I can be paid without uncovering anybody's secrets. I can be paid by Facebook in such a smart way. So I was like, oh, I'm actually behind. Let me open other pages, other Facebook pages. I went on to open Facebook pages. Guess what, guys? I have 6 Facebook pages. 6. Of course, with different names, but what was I doing? I was trying to find probably one page that was going to strike the deal. I didn't know whether I'm doing the right thing in this page. Maybe let me do it this way so I cannot change this page because from the beginning it has been following this pattern. So maybe let me open another Facebook page and change the way I post, change the way I communicate with others, change the way I do everything, change my content. So I had 6 pages, guys. And of all the 6 pages, nothing was working. Nothing was working. The first page that I opened, uh, it came a time when I said, how this page is not growing. You know, when you're on Facebook, you look at your views. If you post something, you go to your insights, check how many views they are. Views will show you how many people have viewed your content. But it's not about it. There can be views on your content, but up to a certain stage, if they view your content like maybe the first 1 minute, the first half a second, it also counts on Facebook. So that page was literally doing nothing for me. So I said, let me just dump this page. Let me open another page. Of course, I had the main page, like Simba, Sunday, my other page called Lizzie Manua. That was my initial page. Then I opened the other page and other pages later on. So I said, let me concentrate on my personal profile. I turned into a page, and then I kept moving, I kept pushing. I would get tips from the group and people would be talking. Those who already had content monetization would like look up to them like they're little goddesses. These are the ones who have made it. These are the ones who are already earning. So whatever they say, it is word. Whatever they say, it is final. I would go on Google, try to research, try to find out. And guess what, guys? There are some people who even charge you for information. They'll tell you all sorts of things. There is a course, pay so much. I remember one day I wanted to do this course about content creation, managing Facebook and stuff. And okay, by the way, I lost my job in Zim. I came to SA. I got married to my South African husband, so I'm full-time home. In fact, I came for job hunting, but after a lot of considerations, I decided that I want to do my personal things. Like I want to be self-employed, but especially on social media. So I am a ZRP. My brother Sunday Weki TV would understand this. ZRP means Zware Sepamba. It means the whole day at home. I'm a ZRP and I'm a proud ZRP because I'm a ZRP, but I'm exactly doing exactly something. So I was at home and then I started doing this social media, group after group, following tips and tips until such a day when I was so fed up. The way I was trying, the way I wanted things to happen, the way I needed this content monetization, like it was some golden thing. It was something like you've reached heaven. The way it is said that when you get content monetization and then you will be getting paid, whatever you put on Facebook is going to be earning you some money and stuff. So everybody wants it and I wanted it too. With my 6 pages now, I was stuck. I didn't know which one now to push like every day to say this is where I'm going. And with Facebook, you have to post, guys. You need to gather content, and it has to be real content. You cannot just wake up every day and say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I mean, where are you going? Because like you must be real. You must produce something that people have a reason to follow you for. And look at me, I have 6 pages. I must post 3 to 4 times, if not more, on each page. So I decided, hey, let me just concentrate on 2 pages. Even the 2 pages were just too much for me. And then there comes this thing. I'm a musician. I want to promote my songs. I want to promote my music on Facebook. There is what they call copyright. You post your own song. I have a song, a trending song called Zama. You post Zama. You are Elizabeth Manua yourself. You post Zama, your song, on your page, and copyright will strike you. What is copyright? They will be saying you are stealing somebody's song. You are not allowed to steal on Facebook. So your song, you are deemed as as a thief. And I had to write to my music distributor to say, guys, can you sort out something for me? They told me there is something that is called whitelisting, whereby you can use your music without copyright. And they take forever. So I kept holding, I kept waiting. I can't use my song. If I want to do a Facebook Live, I want to use my song, I can't use it because I'm deemed a thief. So the purpose, like really, of being on Facebook kind of gets defeated for someone like me who is a musician, who is there to promote my music. And so, guys, I was frustrated. I was frustrated and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to touch. And I've been an office girl from teenage. I worked for an embassy for 25 years. My brothers used to laugh at me and they would say, hey, when you are not a street girl. There is nothing that you know about street life. You are too formal, you're too straightforward. I can't do nothing. I can't sell. I'm just an office girl. That's what I've been for all my life. And having to leave office now, faced with the world, with reality of life every day, I don't even know where to get what. And so these formal things are like kind of my life. So social media was something that I would suit better. But then it wasn't working for me. I'm here on YouTube. Like fine, I attained my 1,000 YouTube subscribers, but I'm struggling with the 4,000 watch hours. We made groups, we made this one, tips and whatnot. But still, I'm struggling with the 4,000 watch hours. And what I thought was easier was Facebook. But still, I was struggling. Guys, you don't understand the stress that I was going through. And then, like, when I wanted to apply for the whitelisting from my Facebook pages, then I was supposed to send them links for all the pages, the Facebook pages that I wanted whitelisting to be effected on. So, like, yeah, I went to the first page, I copied the link, I went to the second page, I copied the link. Imagine I have 6 pages. The last page, it's actually called Mavic. I'll be changing it very soon because it has to bear my name. So I was like, I had this one. It was almost like 10 months, close to a year, when I dumped it. I told myself that this page is just useless. It's not giving me views. Nobody is responding, even if I say good morning. And guess what? It has got 13K followers. The other pages have got 5 point something, 4 point something, 7 point something, 8 point something. But that one has got 13K followers. But when you say good morning, believe you me, nobody says good morning. When you crack a joke, nobody says kiki, kiki, kiki. That's the page. So I took all the links for the 5 pages, then I was left with that one. This corpse, the dead page. I went there, I said, let me just take the link. What? There was content monetization on that dead page, on that corpse of a page of mine. Guys, I was happy. I was happy. I'm talking of something that happened on Monday. Of content monetization that was put on my page on Monday. I was like, what is this? What is the meaning of this? Or Is this a joke? Since this is almost April the 1st, I mean, it could be some joke of some kind. I took screenshots. I went to the groups. I sent the screenshots, and everybody was like, congrats, congrats. I said, so it means it's real? I'm now monetized? And monetized on a corpse of a page. I've come to tell someone that, especially when it comes to Facebook, guys, there is no formula. There definitely is no formula. I've done a course for content creation and how to manage a Facebook page, but I'll be honest, guys, I don't mean to demean anyone or the owners of the course, but I'll be honest, I don't remember grasping anything. Maybe I'm just a dumb girl. I don't know, but I doubt that I'm dumb because they wouldn't keep me for 25 years in a diplomatic mission. So I doubt if I'm dumb. But I didn't get anything. I didn't apply anything that I got from that course. It was just learning tips from this one, from that, from here, from there, Google research, and asking this one, the ones who already were monetized. But I got content monetization on a page that was almost dumped. If probably Facebook had a way of deactivating a page because it has been idle for a long time, that page was supposed to have been deactivated because I had last visited it like almost a year. I had last posted like almost a year. So it was just idle. And I can't tell anyone anything to say I did what, because I left it because it wasn't moving, it wasn't pushing anything, no views, no comments, nothing. Imagine when you write good morning, a page that has 13K followers, nobody dares to say good morning back. When you crack a joke, nobody dares to say KKK. You know, Kiki Kiki, these days it is KKK. Nobody dares to say even to post even a KK, 2Ks. But it is 13K followers. And I was like, what's this? What's this? Like, really? And unfortunately, it has my name. And those 13K, they know me. The funny part of the thing is they know me. They know this is Elizabeth, and some of them are family, some of them are friends, some of them are workmates, some of them are neighbors. But you write good morning and they keep quiet. They just look at you and they pass by. Guys, this is my journey to Facebook content monetization, and my last words is I would like to tell somebody listening, probably you are still in the scenario that I was before I was monetized, and you probably wondering what it takes to be monetized. And fine, people say if you post this, you will not get monetized. If you post this, you will not get monetized. But let me tell you one thing, like I told you that there is no formula when it comes to Facebook monetization. Music is not allowed because musicians, they register their music with music distributors. Those distributors claim revenue for whatever music that you use. So you literally not allowed to use music on Facebook unless you reach such a time like I have, that you get content monetization on your Facebook page and they invite you to use licensed music. Only then you can use it. But they are close, like close. I did use my song that summer yesterday on a reel, and when I tried to boost that to like make it reach many people, I was blocked. They told me that you cannot boost licensed music. So I'm saying there is really no formula. And never listen to anyone who tells you that do this so that this can happen. Some work, some don't. Why I'm saying there is no formula is before I was monetized, I was taking videos from Nigerian jokes. I was taking videos from Greetings. Hi, Charlene and Mom. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Super Mario, Sunday, when you TV. Hi, guys. Thanks. Guess you followed from, yeah, that corner. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. Where was I? I was saying there is no formula. Like, I used to post my music. They would strike me with copyrights. I used to post Nigerian movies. That's stealing, according to Facebook. You're stealing. I used to post things from TikTok with a TikTok watermark. It's not allowed by Facebook. Okay, I'll give you the reason why. Somebody told me, not that I know, please don't quote me for this one. It's not my idea. It's not my point. It's not my knowledge. Somebody told me about this. Here in SA we have McDonald's. Do we have Chicken Inn? Yeah, we have Chicken Inn in South Africa. I was told that if you take a video with a watermark badge from TikTok and use it on Facebook, what it literally means is like someone who is buying chicken from Chicken Licken. You take the packet, you go and sit in McDonald's, and you buy a drink from McDonald's. You sit by their chairs and you start to eat your Chicken Licken in McDonald's. The person who told me to say that you're lucky if you find a good manager. Otherwise, any manager would chase you away from McDonald's. Reason being, you are promoting Chicken Inn while you are seated in McDonald's. We are paying our rentals here. We are paying our workers. We are slaughtering our own chickens. We are selling to our customers. We are making our adverts. We are paying for our adverts on radio, on television, in newspapers for people to come to McDonald's to buy our food. But as for you, you're bringing a product from somebody else, a competitor, and you're coming to sit here. You're like marketing another brand within somebody's brand. That's how I got the information. That's how it was conveyed to me. So, like when you take a watermark a badge video from TikTok and you post it in Facebook, this is the commotion that you're causing between the owners of Facebook and the owners of TikTok. But guess what? I used to do that. On that very same page I'm talking about, I would take watermark badge videos from TikTok, blah, just in Facebook. And yeah, I was okay. But that very same page got monetized. This is why I'm saying there is no formula. You can't say there is a formula for Facebook. Of course, it's good to adhere to the guidelines, like they have guidelines. And unfortunately, some of them, they are just clauses, guys. You know how it is. Last time when I was talking to my lawyer, he told me about these clauses, especially when you get employment, when you get employed, they give you a contract or whatever. Even when you're buying stuff for television or whatever, you get a contract, and in the very same contract there are some clauses, some in very small letters, like even just it's mentioned in brackets, chapter what. And because you're so excited about your product, you're so excited about the contract, you're so excited about whatever, you don't really get to understand such things. And those things are so binding. The same, there is quite a lot of information that you can get, that you can read about, that you can research, that you can Google about. But there are these small clauses that you will not really understand. So information is there, but you will not understand it. Information is there, but you will miss some things. But I'm saying, guys, I got monetized when I was even breaking rules. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, let me tell you this joke. I have, last night when I checked, I had 7 cents in my account. I had 7 cents in my account. Since Monday, guys, I already have 7 cents. I don't know which the thing that I'm doing the best, the thing that I'm not doing, the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm posting. I'm posting, and key is you keep posting content and you interact with people. When someone comes to your post, they respond. You must respond on that post, and you must go to that person who commented on your post to to encourage him to keep coming. You also go to their post and you comment on their post. And the good thing about Facebook, there is that notification bell. If you go to someone's post, they get it from the notification bell that Elizabeth was here. So after responding to whatever you have commented, they'll also come to yours. That way you keep growing. I'm happy. I have 7 cents in my account, guys, and it's quite a milestone for me. I didn't have it. Not that I'm struggling. I have a very supporting husband. He's supportive. Uh, this is Brazilian that I'm wearing, and you can see my face. There is lipstick. He actually bought an eyeliner for me. But there is this thing inside every woman that you need your own. You need those few cents for yourself. I mean, you cannot be asking your husband every time your mother is sick. You cannot be asking your husband every time you need ABC, and there are things that they don't see like they're important, but they're very important to you as a woman. So you need them, and you need this independence of, I mean, like just withdrawing your money or just swiping and doing things by yourself. This is exactly what I also want at this present moment in time, and I am going there because monetization is there on my page. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for passing by. I hope to see you again on my channel. And to those who are still trying, it's doable. I did it. I never thought it would happen to me. Like that day on Monday, I couldn't sleep, guys. I couldn't sleep. I fought with my husband. He kept fighting with me. He said, hey, yeah, you'll have a headache. At one point, he took the phone from my hands, and then he switched on the Wi-Fi. But he's asleep, Hashem. When he slept, I could hear him snoring. I said, yeah, boy, this is a good time for me. The excitement was just too much. I woke up, I reconnected the Wi-Fi, I took my phone, I started. And just on that page, I forgot that there is YouTube. I'm still on the road with YouTube because I have 1K subscribers. I'm left with 3,500 watch hours. I'm still pressing. I came to do this live to tell someone that everything is possible with determination. You need focus. You need to be determined. As long as you're determined, you will get there. I mean, like those who have done it. They are those who have done it. What's so special about them? What have they done? Thanks for joining, guys. Love you.